Hey guys, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping. And I know I said before that I wasn't going to be doing lives anymore, but it is kind of my passion. So I decided to come back. I wasn't gone that long. I wanted to show you the mini catalog. And hey, Lola. Hey, with the inked fingers, what is your name? Because I know you, but I just don't know what your name is. I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find it. And then the celebration. So, yes, we are using something out of this book. And I just wanted to show you because I just, when you get new stuff, you can't wait to play. So that's what I'm doing today. And I wanted to let you know that in my blog post, let me show you, I have a whole thing about joining once celebration comes. And here's the blog. Hey, Pat, if you go to this and subscribe every time I do a video and I have a PDF, I have it to where all you have to do is sign up for my newsletter. That's right there on my blog. And you will get the PDF for free. So you don't have to do anything other than subscribe to my blog. And it just says subscribe to the newsletter. So that's what you want to do. All right. So we're going to start. I am hoping, I've only made this once, but I did want to show you how to make it. And then if you decide that, you want to get the PDF, just go ahead and sign up. But we're going to get started. I have a PDF here. Well, it's not a PDF. It's my template. And on this side tells you how to cut it and everything. And then on the back side, it says where to put your adhesive when you're putting it in. So all of that is available. So, hey, Valerie. And so let's get started on that. And I am going to need that as my my template here because I just came up with it the other day. I do have another one on my blog that uses the same cut, but it's a lot more. It's like 7 maybe going across. So this one just has the 5 in the steps. And so I just wanted it to be a little bit bigger. All right. So I did not prep everything for this. So we will be going over and cutting the DSP for it because I didn't quite get it all ready. But that's part of the learning process. All right. So we're going to lay this down, and this is 5 by 8. And we're going to go ahead and put this at 4 1/4. And I have to stand up for this, but we're going to score from the 1/2 inch on this side. I don't know if that went in. Hold on. I don't think there we go. It wasn't all the way in. 1/2 inch here and a 1/2 inch here. That's at the 4 1/4. That's where we're going to fold it all the way when we go to it. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and put, as this says, it starts at 3/4, and we're going to do a score, or not a score, a cut. And that is starting at the 1 3/4. I'm going by my little template here, and it's going to go all the way down to 4 1/2. Well, that's the wrong one. Let's see, 1 3/4. Might help if I was using the cutter, right? To 4 1/2. All right, so now I'm going to split. The two sides are exactly the same. So we're just going to flip it over and we're going to do the same thing. So I'm at 4 1/2. I'm going to go up to 1 3/4. Okay, then we're going to slide it over to the 1 1/4. And we can do it on both sides here. So I'm using the thing right here to say, and we're going to go from, let's see, 2 3/4. No, I'm sorry. Yes, 2 1/4. Sorry. And it's by half an hour. I'm half an hour, half-inch marks. 2 1/4 to 5. And hopefully I'm doing this right. All right, 2 1/4, or 1 1/4. We'll do it over here, 1 1/4. Doing it to 4 or 5. 5. From 2 1/4. Okay, so far that looks okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and flip it. This is the front, but then we're going to go to the 2-inch mark here, and we're going to go from 3 1/4 to 5 1/2. And then we're going to flip it and put it back at the 2 3/4. Right? Nope. Hold on. I flipped it the wrong way. This way. We're okay. All right. 2 3/4. What I did was I flipped it and it wasn't the right one. All right. And I don't think I have that right. I'm sorry. It's at 2. Right? This was at 2. And then we're going to flip it this way and go to 2. Goodness. Yes. So we're going to go to 5 1/2 and go up to 3 1/4. Or 2 3/4, sorry. 2 3/4. And hopefully I did that right on the other side, which I did not. So we're going to elongate that one just to make sure. Let me go over here, go to the 2 and 2 3/4. There. It wasn't off by much. Okay, so you see all these are cuts. Now we're going to go across and do the scoring, because we want to make sure that it is all good. So I'm going to go ahead and move this onto this side. I'm going to put this at 1 3/4. And then what you do is you find your 2 lines, and you can just follow those and just follow and just score, so that you're now scoring in between the 2 lines. Hopefully you guys can see that. All right, and then we're going to move it to, let's see, 1 3/4. No, 2. No, that's what I just did. 2 1/4. I want to make sure I do this right. Yep. All right, and then we're just going to go from this line to this line. So that's all we've got. And then this one here to this one. It's not a lot, so you got to be careful and not push too hard. So now we have these 2, and now we just need this one, and then we'll need this one. So that one is, you go in at 2 3/4. Okay, and then we're going to go from these 2 second ones. We're going to go across, pick it up, come over here, and go across. All right, and then we go to 3 1/4, and we're going to do it between these last ones right here. All right. We also have to do these at the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and hit at 4 1/2. I'm going to go from the bottom, or from this part up. So we're at 4 1/2, and I could have done this before, but I did not want to confuse myself. All right, and then I'm moving it to this bottom one here. All right, then we're going to go to 5. And that's this one right here in the middle. Pick it up, move it over. I know this seems like a lot, but it really isn't that hard. And then we're going to go to 5.5. Okay, so everything is now scored and cut. Hey, Mary. All right, so this gets a valley fold right here, and you only want to fold this part. So let's see. This gets a valley. You just don't want to fold right here. These also get a valley, but I did not quite go all the way across, but we're going to make it work. All right, these get valleys. And I try to do it a little bit at a time, and then these get mountain folds. Because I don't want to score anywhere that does not have a score. All right, so you can see it starting, and we have it down here at the bottom. So we're gonna fold this. And that doesn't look like it went right. That is 4 1/4. All right, hold on. Yes, it did. All right, so we have to just put it in the middle, like so that the two ends meet. And I probably did get the measurements wrong because obviously this is not folding quite right. All right. I think it was supposed to be at 4, not 4 1/4, because we are in the it's only 8 inches. So this is how it's going to look. I do have one score, but I don't think it's too obvious, hopefully. All right, so now that we have that, I'm going to come in with my blending brush and crumb cake. All right, that one was all full. All right, we're going to do this, and I'm just going to do the bottom of this and then up here, but I'm hoping I can do it without having to mask off everything, which I think that we should be able to do. And I apologize if I shake the camera. And I'm going to try to do just right up in here, just a tiny bit here. Let's see how good I am at not getting it on everything. All right, that's not too bad. So now that we have the crumb cake out still, I'm going to go ahead and stamp sand. Oh, and this uses the, I'll show you in a second. Brand new stamp set. I'm so excited. This was the first one that I was really excited about getting. All right, so there's the sand. I know it looks a little messy. And then I'm going to do 2 with the shells. Let's have it go sideways or something different. All right, so we have that. So now we have to do the designer paper that's going to go on here. And let me show you first the stamp set. Here's the designer paper, and here is the stamp set. So it's got the little beach birds. I'm not sure what kind of bird it is, but it reminds me of that one by Pixar that has a little baby bird and he goes and tries to get the crabs. It's just so stinking cute. I'm a big Disney person, so yeah, but this is really cute. Okay, so we're going to take this out. And let me show you how beautiful this paper is. It's got gold. So pretty. All right. And then I'm going to use this for this part here because I really like the colors. But let me show you some of, see, each one has one side that's really shiny and beautiful, and the other one is still beautiful, just doesn't have the shininess. All right, then we have, whoops, a vanilla one that looks a lot like that. More of that. And then on the other side is shells. And we have the cute birds and the, I think those are crabs. And then on the back is really pretty. And then this one has the fish swimming. Love that. It's going to make a great beach scrapbook page. We have the shells here. And then this has the wavy pattern. Okay. Then we have this. Oh, look at how pretty these are. Just had to share. All right. And then we have the wood on one side, and then on this one has the birds and really pretty shiny things there. All right, let's go to the next, this one. And then, oh, I already showed you the ones with the birds, or the fish, not birds. This is a different one with all the colors. You saw that one. This one, look at how gorgeous this is. It's so pretty. And then the other side, let's see what is that. All right, I think I only have one more unless I've already shown you. Oh no. So this one is like watercolor, and then it has the shells. All right. So I am using on this. Let me grab the first one I had out. Of course, I hit it. All right. Oh, not it yet. Sorry. I got excited showing you everything that I didn't put it aside. All right. We're going to use this one. Oh, no, we weren't. We were going to use this one. It was set aside. Duh. Okay. All right. So on the paper, I like to have it always go across. Now this one is a little bit different. Let me see if this is the one I want. This one. I do love this, but I want the blue in here because it matches my base. All right. Thank you, Mary. Always so helpful. All right, so let me measure. I have it down on my blog, but I don't have that open right now. So this is a half or 5/8. So we want it to be about 3/8 by 2 1/8. But first we want this, oops, this part here. I always do the wrong side. All right, so this would be, I'm going to have it go all the way to that. That's 1 3/4 by 3 7/8. So we're going to do that first. 1 3/4. Because the rest won't be as tall and I can take it off of there. 4 7/8. All right. So that's going to be the top part. And then we are going to have them all going like this, but we want to cut off, what did I say it was? 5/8, right? Pretty sure. Not positive. Let me check again. 3/8. 3/8, not 5. All right, because this is the small one. All right, so we have 3/8. Then we have 5/8. And I'll be trimming it off after the fact. And I'm keeping them in order over here on the side because I want them to kind of go across. All right, and then this one is 7/8. Then 5/8 again. And then we'll do 3/8 because those two are exactly the same. All right. And then one thing that I forgot, and of course it's a little late, is this piece right here. So the first one's not going to match because I didn't get it right. And that is 3/4, so it'd be 5/8 also. So we're going to just see what we can come up with. 5/8 for that edge. And then I'm going to do 5/8 on this side just to see if I can get it to look right. All right. Then we have 2 1/8. So I'm looking at this other side to see what I can get it to be. All right, 2 1/8 is all of them. So I'm going to just go ahead and cut these at 2 1/8. So now I did make this, like I said, a bigger one, but it is on my blog under cascading steps, I think, or stairs. And you just want to make sure that you look that up, and then the PDF is on there. And that one is, you don't have to be on the blog to get it. I mean, you don't have to subscribe to get that one. Ta-da, we're almost done. I'm going to stick these two together because this is easier to cut if I stick them together. 2 1/8. All right. That's the tedious part. All right. So we're going to bring in my sample here. I'm going to just go ahead and start putting tape on these and putting them on. Now I know this one's not going to quite match, but I think it'll still be pretty. And then we'll go from there. And we'll just keep moving along. And it doesn't really have, because it's not matching up anyway when you do it, because there are different heights. I just kind of wanted the same colors. Okay. So this is pretty easy. None of this is, whoops, wrong one. None of this is stamped except for what I'm going to do in a minute. And then the rest is just DSP. But whenever you can show off the DSP, that's what you need to do, because this is so pretty. All right. So we're hiding where I had that wrong. No. Yes. So this one needs to be moved. Sorry. I'm like, this doesn't look right. There we go. We'll move it down here. All right. So now that's what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Okay, Pat, if you can kick those people out, that would be very helpful. All right, and then we're going to put this on the top. And I do need to trim it just a little bit. Let's see. There is little 3 dots, and so you hit the dot, the 3 dots, and remove. I don't know. Okay, so you did. Thank you for deleting those, Pat. Awesome. It's the first time we've had to do that. All right. So I'm only doing the one card today because, as you can tell, I've got, it's a big project. All right, so now we have those. I am going to go ahead and stamp my birds. that I want to have. Let me grab a white piece of paper. Okay, and I'm going to use soft suede because the crumb cake is going to make it stand out a little bit more, like it's won't stand out as much if we use crumb cake. So I wanted to use soft suede. All right, so we have that. And then what is cool is that you can stamp all three of these and cut them out at the same time. So we have that. And it doesn't matter if you have any of the little things, because when you go to cut it out, let's see. Oh, I might have put it away. It cuts out all three and it's really close. All right, so then we have those two, and then I wanted to do this one, and that's going to go on the front. So we'll do that up here. Anything else that I can think of? We will be, hold on, I have a white scrap, small, well, we'll just do it right here. And we're going to do it in the starry sky. It's all good, Pat. I am so glad you were there because I tried to do it and it was just not as fast. All right, so I have You Are a Pearl, Rare and Precious. And so that's all the stamping. I'm going to come in with the Label Me Fancy punch, and that's going to get this, and I'm going to do it kind of towards the bottom. Of course, I put it too close to the other, but we're not going to use that, so it's all good. All right, so we have that, and that's going to go on the front, so I'm going to put that aside. All right, then I have my box, which Mary will be very happy with. And for those of you that are new, thank you so much for coming. I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel. I am trying so hard to get my subscriptions up, and it seems to me like I am struggling in that area. I don't understand, but I haven't had anybody sign up for a while. So, all right, so I'm going to put the mama bird here in the middle. Okay, right here. And yes, I just turn my paper over when it's something that I can use again. All right, so we have that. Then we have the three here. And I am going to use glue dots for this. Just because it's easier than putting glue on. So we're going to put him right here. He's walking right past those shells. Now on my last cascading card, I had flowers going across this, which was very pretty, but it did not fit a regular envelope. So I wanted to redo this so that it would fit in an envelope. So that is the point. Oh, and also if you girls would like to make like a purchase for less, everything from the mini catalog, I don't know that it's the ones that are staying are discounted, but they're all discounted between, I think, 20 and 60%. So you definitely want to get out there and go look at it, because if there's things that you saw that you didn't get, you definitely want to try to get it. All right. So on the paper itself, it said that Night of Navy went with this, but I really thought that Starry Sky looked good with this paper. It just makes it pop, don't you think? So let me show you how to go ahead and put this on. So this is how it looks when it's folded in half. This all gets stuck, gets adhesive. How's that? All right. And I like to make sure that the little areas here get stuck down real well. And then I'll go around. And then go around and make sure nothing is sticking out, because that does not look good when you do that. I had one right here. All right. So make sure I have it right. I don't want to put it in upside down. And there was one that I went over. Hold on. Okay. So you're going to just keep it folded. Don't put any adhesive on this side yet. And you're going to go ahead and put it right up to the top at the fold, and then put it down. All right, so there's the bottom. I am so glad that you ordered it, Kathy. That is awesome. This is I love this set. I am a beach. I love the beach. Grew up with it in California. I don't live as close now as I used to the beach, but I still like to visit when I can. My daughter lives in Wilmington right now. So, all right. So now we have that. So now it is where it's opened, except for I went ahead and put this in the wrong spot, but that's okay. It just came down. I was paying attention to the wrong fold. I don't think it looks bad. All right, so there is the inside. I hope you guys love it, but see how it stands up, and it comes out quite a bit, but you can make it hold anything. All right, now we have the front that I want to do. And I had a piece of white all ready to go. I must have used it. So we're going to grab another one. And that one will be, just to be on the safe side, let's see, 3.5 by, I think it's 4 3/4. Yes. So 3.5, 4 3/4. All right, I did not close my door to come in here, so hopefully none of the animals come in. I mean, Guy is already here, but you know, Guy always comes to visit. All right, then I have a piece of gold. See, now I put everything aside. And when I was getting all my, here we go, all my little pieces, I kind of moved them. All right. Come on, where did I put my gold? Well, we have this, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that to the side, and that is, let's see, by, it's 5 1/4 by 4, and by 4. Is it? Yes. All right. Sorry. I will show you this card again in a minute. I just gave you a sneak peek. All right. So we have this one that's going to go on the front, and I'm just using it as my base so that I can do this on it. So I cut all these strips. They are 3/4 of an inch, and I want to get certain ones to where you can do them on the front. It's kind of fun. Each one has a front and a back, so I'm just gonna see which one I want to use. All right. So I'm gonna, because this is what I have on the inside, I'm gonna go ahead and lay this one down. Which card, Valerie? The one that I just hid? That was my favorite. That's what I was kind of going for, because I haven't done this in person yet. So I wanted to make sure that I had a chance to do that. All right, and then I'm going to put this one next to it, because I think that's really pretty. And it's going to hang over. You want it to hang over because you want it to be able to cut it after the fact. All right. So now we have those two. I'm going to go ahead and take my trimmer and just trim these off real quick so that they are ready. Just so I don't have to deal. And then we'll go on to the next. And because I have tape on it, it's going to stick. All right. So we have those two. I want it to go like this. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to be putting some kitty corner. And I just want to see where I want it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some on here. And trim this. Okay, and then the other side I'm not going to use because I didn't really, this doesn't fit my theme. So I'm going to put that aside and come in with my next. And I think that would look really pretty there. So you just are filling it in now at this point. But it is so pretty when you're done. And you get to show off all of your designer paper. I'm almost out. Oh, I am out. That's why I have two. All right, I am going to put this in between those two so it doesn't look matchy-matchy. All right. We'll go ahead and put this one on. I don't know if that one wants to go there. Let's do it this one. Yeah, that looks good. Really, we could just put tape all along this because it's all going to get filled. All right. Has any of you done this technique before? This is one of my faves. All right, I'm going to put this one over here. Hopefully I won't regret putting tape all over this. I'm just trying to make it to where it's not all the same colors at one time. And I didn't cut that very good, but at least it gets some of it on there. All right, let's see what else we got. This one would do good here. And then that one we've already got, so we'll do it over here. Cutting it from the backside does make a little bit more sense because then you can see where you're cutting. All right. Almost done. Let's see, we've got this one, but the other side. So we'll put, let's see, we'll put that here. Pampered Pets. Oh, I love that stamp and that paper. So pretty. All right, so we've got some on that side. Let's put this on this side. So I've been a demonstrator for 19 years, over 19 years. So I'm so excited that I still get tickled when the new catalogs come out. Just have a question for you. Does anybody ever hunt down the UPS man? I'm going to go ahead and use this one here. I used to hunt him down whenever the new catalogs would come out. I'd drive and drive and drive until I saw my my driver because they didn't deliver till like at night. And I didn't like that. I wanted it right away. All right, let's see. Let's see, I've got others. I just don't want to have it all be the same. There's that. And we have room for one more here. I'm going to go ahead and do this one, though it's a little bit bigger, but we'll cover up that one because it doesn't, you can't tell. All right. And I got excess. Okay. No, he didn't seem very happy to see me either. I don't get that. Why wouldn't he be happy to see me? Probably because he doesn't get paid enough to be stalked. All right, last little bit. And then it's so done on this part. Whoops. All right, so I have all that done. What do you think? Oh, I like it this way. All right. So we have that. Then I'm going to come in with the ribbon because you have to have ribbon. And we're going to put this on here. Let's see. Yes. Sorry, one of these needs to be trimmed just a tad because it's hanging over. There we go. So because I did a roughshod job on trimming, I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors and just roughen the edges just so it looks like I meant to do that. There's always a fix, so you want to make sure that nobody can see anything that you might have done wrong. Who wants to be pointed, have that pointed out? Not me. And if anybody said it in a card that I gave them, well, they might just get a store-bought one the next time. Because this isn't so easy to make these. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I love the gold. And normally I would cut out the center, but I didn't want to this time. All right, now we have ribbon. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. All right, so I'm just going to measure and go a little bit above what I want it to be because I want to be able to tie a knot in it, so it has to be a little bit longer. All right, I do not see my ribbon scissors. Oh. All right. Hate to do this, but I'm going to use my paper scissors on my ribbon. I know some of you are probably saying, don't do it. All right. I have a whole other one. Whole other pack of. All right. Of scissors so I can exchange it. All right. Sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Whoop. Want it to be in the middle. Okay, and then we're going to do another one. And tie a knot. Hopefully I gave myself enough room on this one. I just like to have the cards have a little bit more oomph. All right, so I did okay. All right. All right, so now I'm just going to go over my ribbons. I could have cut them, but And this is going to go on the front. This starry sky is so pretty. All right, then we have this ready to go. And where did I put my big bird? Okay, so he needs to be die cut. So I'm going to do it with my mini. And if you are new in January, hold on. Okay. In January, you can get a new one of these that is boho blue. And I'm telling you right now, there are a lot of demonstrators that want that boho blue. I know that I am probably one of them. I'm just debating whether or not I can afford to get that and everything else that I want out of the new catalog. All right, come on. There we go. Oh, I just moved it. Okay, let's see if I got it right. What's so nice is that these minis are so easy to use. I don't even have to get out of my chair. Oh, you know what? It wasn't the bird that I needed. Silly. It was this one. All right, let's see. Because I didn't cut him out ahead of time. Well, I think he's out and about, so I'm just going to fussy cut this one. That is the one good thing, is that it's not too fussy. So I can just go ahead. But on my blog gives you all the instructions on like how to get the machine and like up to $175 worth of product, I think it was. It's a lot. All right, so this is going to go onto here. I'm just going to do it there. Then we're going to bring in some more ribbon because that is the prettiest ribbon. And I'm going to put adhesive just along the sides. Okay. I don't know that you've ever seen this happen, but I love my ribbon. So anytime I can use it extra, I will. So I'm going to just put it on here. We will be trimming it off because we don't need to see it all the way up. Goodness. Paper, scissors don't do well if you want them to be really sharp. Yeah, that's not working so well. Ah! All right. Then we're going to do the other side. Just to have that gold. Oh, that one cut well. All right. Almost done here. Okay, so now we're going to put this up on dimensionals, including our clam. Isn't that what it is? A clam? Is it clams the ones that have the pearls? I think so. One more, because you can't have too many dimensionals. All right, I lied. Two more. All right. So we have this. we're going to go ahead and put this down. And then we have really pretty doodads. So these are flat adhesive back pearls. And what's perfect is that it fits right inside of the shell there. So you have something pretty to put on. And here it is. And they're flat, which makes it awesome. And then, of course, because I have new bling, so I want to use it. These are gold faceted adhesive back sequins. And I've seen some really cool things with them. So I'm sure that I'll be seeing them everywhere. All right, so I like having it go on the blue because I think that is very pretty. And then we'll put one up here. Let's see, where can it be seen the best? We'll do it up there. Okay, so I only have the one card, so I cannot mail out two, and I might be doing this in a class, so you might have to wait to do it, but I think I might not because it's kind of hard, or not hard, but I don't want anybody getting discouraged. So we'll see. I am just going to do the one drawing though. So anybody that gets the drawing, just make sure that you appreciate the one card that I was able to get out and not have to save onto it. So, all right, don't forget to subscribe and to go look at the retirement list. Came out today and everything's on sale and it's first come, first serve. So you got to make sure, thank you, Lola. You have to make sure that you go and look because once it's sold out, it's sold out. And there are a lot of things in there that's really high on sale. So Miss Pat, who is the one winner that we can pick? And then you'll have to give me your address if it's someone new. Mary. Okay. Did you want this one? Or is it just too pretty? I'm assuming that you do want it. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for coming by. And don't forget to check out my blog to get the PDF after you, I'll be sending this out probably tomorrow with my email list. So don't wait to sign up for my newsletter so that you can get the PDF and the pictures and step-by-step instructions. Okay, well, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for coming by. Bye.